loss. He's speaking with Allie.
Ron, from your foot to your legs to your wind, everything, how'd it feel? How'd your body feel?
I felt okay. Obviously, the rhythm is the most important. I had a couple, drives and the ball got away from me. A couple shots didn't feel as good as before, obviously, but, I was out for 4 weeks. So between that and the wind, just got to get those things back leading to the final stretch of the season.
What was that process like for you, the 4 weeks watching this team, and then as you kind of process what the next 7 look like as a whole?
Obviously it sucks not being able to play, but definitely very proud of the team. When I was out just watching them just compete at a high level, playing the game the right way, playing, Laker basketball, and the guys, put us in position to be able to go down the stretch and be able to put ourselves in playoff position. So that was fun to see.
What was the injury you're dealing with?
The injury I was dealing with? I tore a tendon in my foot.
And that's normally longer than a 4-week recovery process.
It is.
When did you get a sense of you would have a plan to get you back faster than what the normal kind of routine is on that?
When the doctors told me I was healing faster than anybody I've seen before with the injury.
And how do you feel like you'll be able to manage it with the final 7 regular season games plus whatever comes after that?
It's day to day, obviously. The most important for me is Monday morning. When I wake up tomorrow, I step out of the bed and see what happens, with that. But I felt confident in the workouts that I had this week. And the day after the workouts, when I woke up and I stepped down off the bed, that I could possibly play today. And after my workout earlier before the game, I knew I could play today, just from the long week that I had. But we'll see what happens.
Bron, what were the 3-a-days like, and mentally how important was it for you to come back with 8 games left?
No, it wasn't how many games. It was just, I could come back when I felt comfortable to be able to explode and run and jump and, and not second guess myself being out on the floor, especially at this level. My days would start at 7 in the morning and end around dinner time around 7 o'clock at night. From rehab to training to treatment to do it all over again and then do it all over again. So I'm going to try to put myself and my body in, the best possible chance to be able to come back before the end of the regular season or before the end of the season period, even if we did make the playoffs.
Ron, I think everyone here is typically used to, if you're questionable, you're probably going to play. But was there anything in that pregame warm-up? I know you finished with a couple dunks. You were moving a little bit, driving a little bit. Was there anything you were looking for to make sure, okay, this is good to go before I play today, or was it all pretty set?
No, it wasn't. It's mostly the takeoff and the landing, exploding, things of that nature. And, once I knew I could do that, I felt confident I could play.
Did anyone ever suggest surgery?
Yeah, 2 doctors.
Why did you decide against it?
Because I went to the LeBron James of feet, and he told me I shouldn't. I'm not done. Nah, I'm not doing that.
Are you going to need surgery on this after this season?
I don't know. Right now, I don't need it, so we'll see what happens. I'll probably get another MRI at the end of the season and go from there. But if I end up having to get surgery after the season, you guys won't know. I don't talk to you guys in the off season, and by the time next season starts, I'll be fine. I'll be ready to go.
What country is the LeBron James' feet based in? What country is it?
I don't know. I have no
idea. Was there anything in these 13 games that you missed? This team went 8-5.
Yeah.
A couple of 3-game winning streaks.
Yep.
Did your sense of the trajectory of what this season could be change at all? Seeing this group kind of come together?
Well, of course. If they go 8-5, and now we sitting at a chance to be able to, the hell with the play-in, we actually can be a top 8 seed. That definitely changed my mindset on, me coming back and trying to be a part of this, obviously. So, I don't really want to say change my mindset. It just enhanced of what I was trying to do as far as my workouts, as far as my treatment and everything. But I mean, they played such great basketball, and I was just, ecstatic. And, from me being in the boot to me getting out of the boot, you guys saw me on the sidelines, and, feeling such, happy about, what the guys were doing. So definitely want to be a part of it.
What's the biggest concern for you as you guys head out on the road for these next 5?
No concern. Just go out and play ball. That's it. Go out and play ball, play at a high level, give yourself a chance to win.
Last question. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
The LeBron James of feet. Laker fans, you can now.
Maybe the good, the not so good. How do you assess this one for you guys today?
Didn't take care of the ball. 18 turnovers, 34 points. It'll be hard to win basketball games like that. Give them credit. Came out and shot the ball really well. Guys we wanted to shoot made shots. We didn't make shots. Obviously, getting Bron back. Trying to get back in the swing of things. For him, for us as a unit, a big piece like that. So. I'm not getting discouraged. Obviously, we want to win that game. We got another one against the same team Wednesday. I look to get some get back.
With 7 games left, what does that process look like for you guys, you guys as a whole?
Figuring it out. I mean, he's good enough. I think we're good enough to kind of figure it out on the fly. I think we'll be fine for sure. We just got to come out and continue to play on both ends of the floor like we did the past couple games with whoever's in the lineup. If he's starting, he's coming off the bench, or not playing, whoever's playing, continue to have that same energy, effort, and urgency that Coach preaches about, the last 7 games.
All the games matter, of course, based on where you guys are in the standings, but how beneficial could it be to get LeBron back with 8 games left versus a couple games left, to have a little extra time to iron things out?
Yeah. Obviously, like I said, he's a big part of our team, and him coming back with 8 games left, it gives us the time to work out the kinks, that we will have when a guy misses so much time. It gives him time to get in a rhythm of things, for his game. Then, 2 games left, 3 games left, so even though, he's fucking hell of a player, he can use 1 game and be fine. So, but we'll be fine. Like I said, we got another one against these guys Wednesday, but we know these last 7, we got to come out and play with more of a sense of desperation.
Watching LeBron play tonight, was there any sequence or any play where you said, okay, that it looks like he's moving right, or this is sort of the LeBron I remember? Anything that kind of told you, okay, he's here?
He didn't have any of his spectacular plays, So even my first game back, he missed so much time. I don't know if he was, but I just know coming back off injuries, you kind of thinking about it a little bit, testing it out, and but he looked well on the floor, played well.
Had decent shoots down with IO, right?
Yeah, the block. So I think he was, I wouldn't say he was fully, himself. But he also missed. How much time you missed? 4, 5,
13 games.
4 weeks. So, pretty sure Wednesday he'll be himself.
Only 8 shot attempts for you today. What were they kind of doing that it kind of effectively took you out of the game? And maybe if you see something like that in the future, what can you kind of do to?
No, they were doubling. Probably we knew that they were going to start doubling on the post. The times they didn't, I was able to score. The times they did, I was able to swing it to a guy for an open 3, or swing to a guy for an open 3. So just want to double, get the ball out of my hands, and I think guys made shots. They're a pack the paint team, so even on a pick and rolls, when we rolling, the pocket is not there. They have 5 guys in the paint. They're 30th in giving up 3-point attempts, so they want guys to shoot. They don't want them to score in the paint. I think they're number 1 in defensive points in the paint or something like that. So, make shots and find other ways to get the ball.
When did you?
Go ahead.
When did you know LeBron would be back, or I guess maybe even more interestingly, when did you know he could be back this quickly?
Today. Today, when they say he's gonna warm up and see how I feel.
Yeah.
I know he was feeling good through the whole process. He kept me up, and he just how he was feeling. I didn't expect him to come back so soon. But he trusts his doctors. He trusts himself, and he was able to come back. Today. Unfortunately, we didn't get the win, but he's feeling good. Like I said before, it'd be good to have him for the next 7 where we can, finish this thing out.
Last question.
Eddie, at various points throughout the season, you've played MVP caliber ball. Braun has played MVP caliber ball. With 7 games left, what's the trick to get both of you guys to peak? I think at the same time, I think a lot of people wondered how good this team could be if both of you guys were playing like that at the same time. What's the trick?
It's no trick. It's us coming out playing Lakers basketball. I mean, it's not a 2-man show. We got other guys who, make our job easier. When guys are making shots and then we're playing off the, off fast break points and not taking the ball off the net the entire time, then we're able to flourish. Both of us. So just come out and just be, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and all the other guys is going to be themselves, and don't overthink it. Don't put too much